Hi, I'm Heather Mathews, creator of the acclaimed and best-selling Manifestation Miracle program. In this video, I'm going to reveal why the law of attraction has most likely never fully worked for you, at least not in the way you truly hoped it would, and why everything you've tried, like reading books, visualizing, meditating, and going to seminars, just hasn't gotten you the results you truly want and deserve. I want you to enjoy all the delightful benefits of the law of attraction, and that means more than just manifesting a free cup of coffee once in a while, more than getting a nice parking spot, more than a stranger giving you a smile. All that stuff is great, but I think you deserve and desire far more than that. So many people settle for the small things in life when the law of attraction can bring you untold miracles and beautiful abundance in every area. At this very moment, you can manifest the love of your life, create abundant income that gives you incredible security and stability, and enjoy absolutely radiant health. Health that rejuvenates your body, health that makes you look and feel 15 years younger, health that gives you incredible energy. And that's just the beginning. There is so much more life, love, and abundance available to you right at this moment. And this video will show you how to take claim to all that you deserve. This all happens when you understand destiny tuning, a special, easy technique that will take you right to the finish line of every dream you've ever desired. So, what is destiny tuning and why is it so important? To explain this, first imagine there's a red carpet laid out for you. This is a special red carpet where if you walk it, you can live your dream life VIP style, where you can attain everything that's important to you and have the closest, most fulfilling relationships with people you love. All you have to do is walk this path, and good things just come easily and effortlessly. Relationships become easy and natural. Money becomes easy and natural. Life becomes easy and natural. If you had this red carpet laid down in front of you, would you walk it? I think you would, but you'd have to see it first, or you would just walk right by it and take a different road. For most people, this road is one of struggle, hardship, pain, and heartbreak. And this is only because they don't know how to attune themselves to the right path. It's because they didn't understand destiny tuning and how to use it to find the easy, lovely, delicious life path which brings them all their most heartfelt desires. See, there's an easy way and a hard way to do everything. Destiny tuning shows you the easy way every time. Sometimes there is effort involved, but it becomes a delightful adventure where you're loving every step of the way. And it always ends up with you having happiness, abundance, and fulfillment. Here's how it works. At the time of your birth, you were given a custom destiny that would give you all the happiness, abundance, and fulfillment you could ever want. This custom destiny is your spiritual DNA, and I'll show you how I learned this in just a moment. Your spiritual DNA is your soul path, and it is the code for a life that will give you the most prosperity, fulfillment, and love, as long as you honor it. At birth, you were given two magical gifts, your spiritual DNA and free will, your choice to decide whether you want to take the easy, fun path that gives you unlimited gifts of joy, or if you choose to walk away from that path and take the rocky, painful, broken road that most people take when they don't know their spiritual DNA. Now think about people like Will Smith, Oprah, Steve Jobs, and Lady Gaga. They're not just examples of very rich and successful people. They're people who show what it's like to have the most outrageous fun possible while living your dream. All because they're living by their exact spiritual DNA. These are the people who've accidentally discovered destiny tuning and are living their lives perfectly aligned with their spiritual DNA. So life becomes a grand adventure as their divine intuition guides them. Now, if it's that easy, why doesn't everyone live by their spiritual DNA and manifest the life of their dreams? Well, the problem is that over the years, we've become so disconnected from our true purpose that we're left in a dark, foggy haze and can't find our way back. Between the messages of television, our parents, social media, and the government, our connection to divine wisdom has gotten muddy over time. Even if you feel you live a very spiritual lifestyle, it's easy to miss the soft, gentle messages that will lead you to abundance and wealth in each area of life. So what happens when you're disconnected from your spiritual DNA? If you're like a lot of people, you'll run into trouble with money, health issues, and relationship problems. Then there's the other type who get disconnected from their spiritual DNA. People who seem to be very successful on the outside. They've managed to win the game with money, have a nice family, but are really just miserable inside. They're working long hours at a job or business that doesn't fulfill them, maybe strained in their relationship with their kids, and are just wondering, is this all there is? When you try to use the law of attraction in a way that does not match with your spiritual DNA, your results will be failure or a hollow success that never fulfills you. But luckily, you'll never have to worry about this because you're about to learn the secret of destiny tuning, which is the one way to discover your spiritual DNA, align with it, and then use the law of attraction to manifest your happiest, richest, and most abundant life ever. So, how does destiny tuning work? With destiny tuning, you tune into your divine guidance, so your path will match that of your spiritual DNA. And your intuition begins to guide you for every step on your path. Once you've aligned your thoughts, beliefs, and actions with your spiritual DNA, everything just comes easily. And this will definitely work for you. Even if you've tried every book on self-development, law of attraction, and spirituality, and not much has happened. Even if you worry that you're not good enough. Even if part of you feels that wealth and abundance is for other people and that you should just be content with what you have. Even if you've been in a dark hole for so long that it doesn't feel like you can ever get out. Even if your friends, family, and so-called experts are telling you this could never work. And even if you're not sure the law of attraction works anymore. Yes, destiny tuning is so powerful that you don't even have to believe in it for it to work. All you have to do is follow the easy steps of destiny tuning and see for yourself. Some years ago, my life was what most people would call middle of the road. And inside myself, I just felt awful. I had a house, but no savings. In fact, I was drowning in personal debt. I was far behind on mortgage payments with all my credit cards maxed out. And I was working in a job that let me survive, but that I secretly hated. My so-called career was sucking the life from me. I was making what seemed like a decent amount of money, more than a lot of good people make. So I didn't feel like I had a right to complain. But I couldn't afford the things I truly wanted. And I had to fight tooth and nail for every cent I had. Along with that, the stress was eating my beauty away as I had now aged far beyond my years. Wrinkles creeping on my face and hair getting spots of gray far too soon for my age. And my love life was nothing but a miserable string of broken relationships. I was sad alone, and I was sad when I was with a partner, with seemingly no escape from the drudgery of life. So I started looking into the law of attraction. First, I watched The Secret, which stirred up some excitement inside my heart and made me feel like there just might be something out there for me. Then I started reading books like the Abraham Hicks series, The Science of Getting Rich, and I moved from despair into a more hopeful spirit, as I couldn't wait to put this all to use. But it never really worked. I guess it worked sometimes. I felt good sometimes. I'd get an extra check in the mail sometimes, but it was clear I'd never become a millionaire the way things were going. It was like I was just getting teased by the universe that there was something greater for me, but every time I got close to abundance, it was cruelly yanked away from me. I realized later this is what it's like for almost everyone who tries to manifest using the law of attraction. I looked through spiritual forums, websites, and Facebook groups trying to find out what the missing piece was to this puzzle. Some people got defensive, saying that I just needed to think more positively, or be more grateful, or stop complaining. But I got the sense that they weren't having much success either. At the same time, I knew a few people who were having enormous success with the law of attraction, who either barely worked and earned plentiful income, or who worked hard, but it was such a labor of love that they were having fun every single moment of their lives. My boss Megan was an example. She owned 3 companies and everything just flowed so simply and harmoniously for her. She should have been working 80 hours a week, but she seemed to barely ever be at the office. Everything just seemed to fall into place for her magically, every single day. When I asked her about what she was doing, she gave me the same spiel about the law of attraction I had heard everywhere else. She meant well, but it was clear she couldn't help me. And only later did I realize she was one of the lucky few who had accidentally stumbled on destiny tuning and used it to align with her spiritual DNA and unlock all of life's treasures. Another friend I talked to was Luke, a professional energy expert. He wasn't as wealthy as Megan, but he didn't seem to need to be. His life was a constant walk of joy where everything he needed came to him the moment he desired it. While Megan was more of a showy manifesting powerhouse, Luke was more of a mystical master who created luck on demand. I asked him what I was missing, and he just gave me a hint. He said, "You're not listening to the voice inside." Now, this actually made me a bit mad because, of course, I was listening to the voice inside. In a huff, I left his home office and drove back to my house, my big, lovely, useless house that was drowning in late mortgages and crushing debt. In that moment, I realized that whatever the answer was, I was not going to find it here in this house or even in my own city. I made it my mission, my own sacred life purpose, to discover what really made the law of attraction work and why so many people struggle with it. And the first step was getting out of my rut, my stuck place. So I sold my house as soon as I possibly could. I took a huge loss in selling so fast, but I knew I just had to get out. Later, I realized that this was my first taste of the path optimizing roadmap, where I intuitively knew what the right answer was, even if no one else believed it. And I'll show you how to get your own experiences like this in a little bit. Of course, everyone thought that selling my house was ridiculous and irresponsible of me. My parents were especially horrified, and they got even more appalled when I told them the rest of my plan, that I was going to take the limited funds from my home sale and buy an RV to travel the country. My father was enraged, saying, "You can't do this. You have responsibilities. You're acting like a spoiled teenager." But I knew at this point it was do or die. If I stayed in that same house, same job, same relationships, same life, I'd either end up killing myself or just wander through life in a gray fog, waiting to die. This was the beginning of my soul journey, and I wrote a nationally published book about this whole experience. But I'm only going to give you the necessary details here, so you can use destiny tuning right after this video to start manifesting your beautiful dream life. My soul journey drew me to many different places. At first, I just drove wherever the road took me, but at some point my intuition activated and I started getting gentle pulls to go to certain locations. And in each location where I felt this pull, I would meet a specific teacher who would change my life. It was as if the universe had laid out a curriculum of special spiritual masters for me, and I was going to attend a crash course college of the soul over the next 12 months. This was my first taste of destiny tuning, orienting myself toward what my spirit really wants. At first, it was a vague and quiet signal, but it got louder as my journey went on. And with each spiritual master I met, my sense of hearing this inner voice got better and better. Over these 12 months, I met teachers from every spiritual discipline. Grace, a Feng Shui master, taught me how to see the energetic properties of everything in the world around me. Tara, a spiritual intuitive, could see into my soul and show me where my inner blocks to abundance were. Tony, an aura reader, could see the energy around each person and predict in a single glance whether a couple's relationship would end quickly or last for decades, and many others. Each of these special teachers taught me valuable lessons which exploded my understanding of the spiritual world. And as time went on, I even left the country and ended up on the Manitoulin Islands. This wasn't my original plan, but I realized later that I was drawn to this special place because of the native tribes, who had an incredible connection with nature and spirit. As I spent time with these people, I began to understand the web of coincidences around me. Every challenge of my life I had experienced, everything I had gone through, had a secret lesson that I had missed all this time. And now the universe was calling me to wake up. At that moment, I knew my journey had achieved its purpose. It was time to go home and take all the profound spiritual understanding I had learned and weave it into something simple that I could teach my folks and friends at home. When I got back to the United States, all of my friends wanted to hear about my stories traveling, but I kept most of the journey to myself at first. I knew that before sharing the full story, I had to truly understand the full meaning of this journey, the ultimate purpose of what I had gone through. What I wanted to do most was meet up with my calm, mystical friend Luke again. My guiding inner voice had gone from almost silent when I first left home to completely crystal clear at this point, so I had no doubt that Luke would be where it all came together. I sat with him over coffee, and he listened very attentively and lovingly to all of my journeys, all of my insights, all of my lessons from my teachers. While he was completely focused on what I was saying, he didn't sound the least bit surprised. When I had finished telling him everything, he sat silently as we looked into each other's eyes, and we took in the moment. He finally opened his mouth to say, "And what was your final lesson in all of this?" I immediately replied without even thinking, "I've tuned into my destiny." For the next 8 hours, I sat with Luke, and from that conversation came the complete method of destiny tuning. We worked out the true lessons from all of my travels and how I could teach this to others. I realized at this moment that all of my errors with the law of attraction came from not aligning my thoughts and actions with the clear, true desires of my soul, not taking the easy path that was laid out for me. All of my teachers of my journey had worked together to help me discover my spiritual DNA. This included my inner spirit's true desires, the things I wanted more than anything but had ignored. My spiritual DNA included the type of career that would truly give me the most enjoyment and fulfillment, where every day could be a gift, where I could love my life even more than when I was on the Manitoulin Islands in the heart of nature and spirit. Using destiny tuning to align with my spiritual DNA fixed everything. I could use my spiritual DNA as the map of how to get from wherever I am to wherever I want to be. With destiny tuning as my compass, I could find my way to any goal I dreamed of absolutely effortlessly. From that moment on, life became a breeze. Financial abundance became simple. Radiant health became natural, and fulfilling relationships just appeared everywhere. My results with the law of attraction turned out to be something between my boss Megan's bold business empire and Luke's minimalist wizardry. I lived the perfect, abundant lifestyle for me. So I had access to all the money and toys I wanted without having to buy or own anything I didn't really want. It was so wonderful to finally experience all of the good things in life. My debt just melted away. My book of my spiritual journey started selling well on Amazon, and I found that all things in life just pieced together magically, all because I had mastered destiny tuning. As you can imagine, my friends started noticing my new gifts in life and began to ask questions. Luckily for them, I now knew the solution and could easily explain it very simply. As my friends tried destiny tuning, they found that the law of attraction had become easier than they had ever imagined. Immediately, they started to say things like, "This all makes sense. No wonder I could never make the secret work before. It's so much easier when I do it this way. I can't believe how many men are giving me attention now that I tried your technique." As time went on, I began teaching this to more and more people, and then finally decided it was time to put all this power in one place so everyone could benefit. There is more than enough abundance to go around, and I don't want to limit this magic to just my inner circle. And now is the moment where my spiritual path and your spiritual path meet. I want you to be able to have everything I've enjoyed and everything my close friends have enjoyed. I want you to be able to create true financial security for yourself, and you will. You'll be able to create financial stability for yourself, your family, and your children, and you'll delight yourself in the luxuries that have seemed out of reach for so long. You'll be able to pay your bills effortlessly and have plenty of money left over for all the fun things you'd like to do in life, like travel, go on vacations, get gifts for your family, and simply kick back and relax and enjoy life. You'll get to experience the most delicious and satisfying romantic relationship of your life. If you're in a relationship now, you'll watch it transform before your very eyes into something juicy, magical, and passionate. And if you're not in a relationship, you'll attract your perfect soulmate, perfectly being in the right place and right time, so everything falls into place like it was written in a storybook fairy tale. You'll watch your health get better and better until you're at the absolute best you've ever felt. Imagine being full of energy and vitality with any unwanted pounds dropping right off you. You can look younger, maybe even 5 to 10 years younger than your age, and watch compliments come at you left and right with people amazed about how young and attractive you look. Now, I have a question for you. Are you ready for all of this? I've promised you a lot at once, and not everyone is ready for it. So are you ready to have the most miraculous life you've ever dreamed of? Are you ready to be showered with blessings, miracles, and amazing synchronicities that make your life a wonderful fairy tale? Then what you need to do is reserve your copy of Manifestation Miracle right away, so you can guarantee that your life takes a wondrous path that makes every day an unwrapped gift. In Manifestation Miracle, you'll get all of my law of attraction secrets in an easy step-by-step format so you can apply it all right away. Right when you get your online access, you'll have a digital ebook as well as the entire program in audio form. When you get inside Manifestation Miracle, you'll first get the power of the manifestation microchip. This is the biological aspect of spiritual DNA, which programs every cell of your body to give you little signals that guide you to where success is. Then you'll get the money magnet principle, a shockingly simple concept, which puts you on the path to financial abundance immediately and permanently. Yes, once you know the money magnet principle and choose to use it, financial decisions become easy and matter of fact because you're suddenly awake to all the wondrous wealth opportunities that surround you all the time. These money opportunities are invisible to most people, but you'll be seeing the world with a new set of eyes when you have the manifestation miracle. Next, you'll get the Oprah Dreamcatcher, named after the wonderful self-help queen. The Oprah Dreamcatcher takes your wildest fantasies and brings them right before your feet. It'll feel like you have a special red carpet path laid out in front of you to accomplish anything you've ever wanted. Whether it's climb Mount Everest, start a $1 million business, become an actress, or marry the love of your life. You'll have your next steps completely laid out in front of you at all times. After that, you'll learn the Toxic Thought Destroyer. This magical tool lets you ditch any negative thoughts or beliefs on the spot. So you can now implant empowering thoughts and beliefs that instantly put the law of attraction on your side. If you have any friends or family members who are negative, then this is especially important. The truth is that any negativity in your environment will always ruin your manifesting skills unless you have the Toxic Thought Destroyer. And to bring you to an even higher vibration, you'll have the simple but powerful abundance formula, which evaporates any pains of guilt, fear, and unworthiness, and replaces them with perpetual feelings of confidence, gratitude, and love. While the Toxic Thought Destroyer strengthens your mind, the abundance formula protects and nourishes your heart. The abundance formula gives you those delicious feelings that not only make you happier and healthier, but also brings you a speedy abundance of love and financial resources. To bring your dreams to you even faster, you can use the Buddha Cleanse, which dissolves any black holes that have been festering inside you, those painful memories and worries that drain away your happiness and power. And you'll have the Vibration Enhancer, which takes your natural manifestation powers and puts them on steroids, giving you incredible skill and precision in making your deepest desires come true. Following that, you'll get the Path Optimizing Roadmap. There is a wonderful path to riches, love, health, and abundance ahead of you. And not only can you discover it, you can optimize it so you blaze through all the necessary steps in record time. Why take the slow lane to success when you can take a delightful expressway with the Path Optimizing Roadmap? And you'll be able to enjoy every step of your journey because of the Stop the Clock technique. It's a method for you to pause time and fully immerse yourself in the present moment. This makes you feel so incredible and connected, and it boosts your vibration up even higher, so you become even more magnetic to prosperity. Plus, your vibration will shoot even higher when you use my 4-step process to entering the happiness zone. You'll find that when you use the law of attraction while you're already happy, that things seem to come your way so much more easily. From there, you'll move into your superwoman state, or the Superman state for the men. You'll enter a hyper-focused zone that lets you channel all of your energy and brain power to accomplish anything in front of you. And to make sure that you stay positive, energized, and magnetic, you'll have the 15 ready-to-use accelerator affirmations. This practice permanently imprints positive self-talk into your mind, so your inner dialogue becomes self-affirming and confident. You'll find it becomes easier and easier to keep your vibrations high and magnetize all you desire toward you. And this is all just in the Manifestation Miracle main manual and audio. I haven't even begun to share what's in the rest of the special package. I am gifting you some extra amazing manifesting tools that will completely transform your reality. First, there's the Abundant Success Workbook. This gives you all the practical, done-for-you exercises that will put destiny tuning to work for you immediately. Once you've read or listened to Manifestation Miracle, and please do go through that first, you can jump into the Abundant Success Workbook and start weaving miracles into your life right away. And there's more to life than financial abundance, of course. If you've ever wanted to lose weight, I have something extra special for you that will literally change your life forever. It's the Weight Loss Mind Track, which trains your unconscious mind to banish desires for foods that make you sluggish, depressed, and overweight, and instead make you desire foods that make you feel amazing. Plus, you'll wire your digestive system to work more efficiently, so when you do splurge out on junk food, it'll have less of an impact on your body. You'll be able to enjoy eating out and living in abundance instead of feeling deprived or having to watch everything you eat. When you have the weight loss mind track, you get to be slim, healthy, energetic, and enormously attractive to all who meet you. You'll also get the Abundance Wealth Mind Track, which is my secret weapon to making you an effortless manifester of wealth and financial stability. When I first created Manifestation Miracle, I kept this one question fresh in my mind. How can I make this process even more easy? I soon realized there is a critical reason why so many people have trouble reaching financial abundance. This is because your unconscious feelings about money can be buried so deep in your brain that they become nearly impossible to change. That's why I added the Abundant Wealth Mind Track to help change your unconscious limiting beliefs about money. Yes, it's very possible that you have negative beliefs you don't even know about. But you never have to worry about that again because the Abundant Wealth Mind Track goes extremely deep into your mind and makes corrections. So you'll be fully oriented towards abundance and success. This new unconscious alignment is what gives you the intuition for a lucky stock pick or even a lottery ticket number. And you'll find that once you have this part of your life taken care of, you get to enjoy those lucky coincidences that bring unexpected money into your life. So a quick review of what you're getting. Manifestation Miracle, valued at $87. Abundant Success Workbook, valued at $37. Weight Loss Mind Track, valued at $47. Abundant Wealth Mind Track, valued at $47. When we add all of this up, you easily get over $200 of value. And at some point, I might only sell these completely separately or for a $200 package. But if you prove your commitment to abundance and take action today, I will make sure all of this is yours for less cost than a dinner out with a friend. All you have to do to make this yours is to click the Add to Cart button below this video.